Hey guys, it's Asian Homie 101. Welcome back to my channel. Today in Makeup Mayhem, I'll be doing a review, basically a quick overview of all the concealers I have. So I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 concealers. I have, whatchamacallit, 4 high-end and 4 drugstore. The reason why I wanted to go through concealers is because, I do have a good amount. I don't have an insane amount, but I do have a good amount of concealers. And, there's a good variety in here. And I just wanted to share with you my opinion on concealers. So let me first start off with the high-end concealers and then work my way down to drugstore concealers. So the most expensive concealer I own is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. And let me just pull up the price really quick. I believe this was... Yes, it is currently retailing for $29, and I have the color Custard in here. I did a review of this one on my blog about a year back, initially when I first started. There was a huge rave back on YouTube when I initially first got it, so I was like, you know what, why not give it a go? Honestly speaking, I don't like this concealer as much as my drugstore concealers. I feel like this concealer, with the creasing, with the fact that I can pretty much only use it under my eyes because it's a radiant concealer and it basically like illuminates and is luminous, so you don't want to attract attention onto your blemishes and whatnot. And also the fact is that it is with a tube, so it is one of the least hygienic products I have, concealers that I have. There's a doe foot applicator which does give you a good amount of it gives you a good amount of product when you dab it onto your skin. However, because let's say I want to dab it onto my blemishes, it would basically I would basically contaminate the tube especially if I put it back in and try to get more product for my concealer. So yeah. The next concealer I have to show with you is the Bobbi Brown Corrector. This is the one I have in Porcelain Peach. This is my first high-end concealer purchase, and it is currently retailing for $24. And this concealer, is a dark circle corrector. So basically it's meant to correct your, the blueness of your dark circles. Honestly speaking, it is a good concealer. It does crease my under eye circles as well, like the NARS concealer. So with that, actually all these concealers I own crease my under eyes, so whoop-de-doo. I have hit pan on this. I have hit a significant amount of pan on this, but I will not be repurchasing this. I feel like while this is a good one, I feel like I have better concealers in my collection that I will mention you to later that cover my dark circles better and are just as good. And there's no reason for me to pay $20+ for concealer when my drugstore options are a lot better. So yeah. The next high-end concealer I have is the MAC Prolongwear. I have this one in shade NW25. This is a fantastic concealer. I love, 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 love this. This gives me the least creasing out of almost all of my concealers, and it's full coverage. So I use this underneath my eyes, and I also mix it with my Taunt Miracle Foundation to use all over the face. You can use this all over the face too, but a lot of people prefer to use this underneath their eyes. I do recommend this concealer for those of you who are willing to try this concealer. It's $19, so out of the bunch that I have, it's one of the high-end bunch that I have, it's one of the more affordable high-end concealers. And plus with the Back to MAC program where I think use up 5 or 6 products and you can get a free lip gloss or eyeshadow. MAC, with that, it makes it more reasonable, I guess, to get a MAC product than, let's say, a Bobbi Brown or NARS, where you don't have a recycling program where you can't get your money's back worth and whatnot. So yeah, this is very full coverage. It is also lightweight. It doesn't feel too heavy on my skin. It is long-lasting, like the name says, Prolongwear, of course. But yeah, love this concealer. Highly recommend. My last high-end concealer I have here is the Bare Minerals Well-Rested Eye Brightener. This has the SPF 20. And yeah, I got this because everyone on YouTube raves about it. I do like this to set my under eye concealer. However, I feel like you have to be very careful with your hand. And don't overuse this too much. This currently retails for $18 at major stores like Sephora, Ulta, the Bare Minerals counter and whatnot. And yeah, this is a good under eye setting powder. It actually brightens up your eyes. If for any concealer that doesn't have a lot of coverage, this is a great product to have, but like I said before, you need to be very careful on the amount of concealer you put under, amount of powder you put underneath your eyes. Because if you do too much, you will cause creasing on your eyes. So yeah, you can control the amount of product that comes out with, you know, the twisting mechanism that Bare Minerals is known for, because it is a mineral product. And I've had this for about 6 months or so, maybe if more, and I have a long ways to go. However, while I do like this, I don't find myself gravitating towards it because I feel like I really honestly don't need it. I need it as much as I don't find it a necessity. I find it's nice to have, nice to own for certain times where I want to spice up my makeup routine, but I don't feel like it's a necessity to put in every day. So I like this, but be cautious about buying it because you may honestly not need it. So yeah. The next concealer I have here is the Milani Select Cover, or actually no, Milani Secret Cover Concealer, and this is the one in medium. This currently retails for, I believe, $5. Yes, $5. I have the list on my phone here. $5. I absolutely abhor this concealer. I bought this back my senior year, I think, of high school, so it's about 3 years old now. Thinking that it'd be good, you know, concealer to use for prom. It's greasy, it's oily, it's not long lasting, it broke me out. Oh my goodness, I absolutely abhor this concealer. Run away from this concealer if you can. It's not even, the coverage isn't fantastic, and it's just, I just hate how it feels on my skin, and doesn't have a foul odor yet, but I cannot stand this concealer at all. So yeah, don't recommend this one at all. Next concealer I have here is the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless Eye Concealer. I have this one in light. I'll have a huge chunk of this gone as well. I do like this concealer a lot. It's a very reminiscent of the Bobbi Brown concealer. It's more of an eye corrector rather than a concealer. And while I believe this is discontinued, you can probably still find this one in certain drugstores, like in areas where maybe people don't frequent as much. This currently retails for $10. You can get it at some places for $10. I've seen it up on eBay and like Amazon for upwards of $25, which is absolutely insane for a drugstore concealer. But yeah, I do really enjoy this. It's very creamy, very smooth, very lightweight. It will crease if you put too much on your under eye area, so be careful about that. I highly recommend this for under eye area. For blemishes, I don't think it works as great, so yeah. And then I have my L'Oreal True Match Concealer. This is the one in W45 Light and Medium. I do like this concealer a lot. I primarily use this on my blemishes. I do use this on my under eye circles on occasion. This will crease. It's one of the concealers in my collection that crease the least. But I do recommend this. I believe it's a really good formula. It blends really nicely on your skin. I have a friend who absolutely abhors makeup but actually loves this concealer, and whenever I use it on her, she absolutely loves it because I do her makeup on occasion and whatnot. But yeah, I do recommend this concealer. It's very affordable in the drugs, and you can get it in the drugstores. It ranges from about $7 to $8, and you of course can get sales and coupons on that as well. So yeah, highly recommend. The True Match line has a huge color variety with shades and tones. And yeah, love. And last but not least, I have my favorite concealer, save for last. It is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch Highlighting Concealer. And the color I have in here is Radiant. So I've gone through one of these already, and now I'm on my second one. I got a different color though. Radiant is more to brighten up your eyes, and then you have colors like Buff, Beige, Ivory, colors like that are meant, you know, for more fuller coverage. I do like Radiant a lot to brighten up my eyes. However, for full coverage, you might want to get the other colors like Buff and whatnot. I do love this to brightening up your eyes. It's absolutely amazing. It creates, I guess, the Kim Kardashian like bright eyes that everyone obsesses over here on, you know, YouTube, and how to create that, you know, triangular glow glow from within look. This is a really good product to do. So not to say that the other shades of collection are good as well. Those are also good, but this is more on the pinker side. So this is a very good product for that. But I think once I finish with this one out, I will revert back to Buff, just because it gives you a fuller coverage. and I just want more coverage when it comes to my under eyes, especially on days where I am sleepy as anything, stressed from exams, and you know, have been operating on 0 hours of sleep. So yeah, love this concealer. So basically, for a quick review on the concealers I love, I absolutely adore the Prolongwear, absolutely adore the True Match, and absolutely adore the Maybelline Dream Lumi Touch. So two drugstore, one high-end. The products I feel are good, but you can like live with, but there are probably alternatives, or it's not a necessity, are the Bare Minerals Well Rested and the Bobbi Brown Corrector. And the products I think that suck are the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and the Milani Secret Cover. And if you can get the CoverGirl and Olay Simply Ageless, I recommend you to snatch it up, because this is absolutely amazing. And why pay $20-something when you can pay $10 for this, right? So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please let me know what videos you want me to do next, and be sure to check out my blog for the giveaway of the Bare Minerals Ready Eyeshadow Duo in the Promise. And yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye bye.